So we're joined today with special guests. We have some of the actors here from Grease and a few of the other productions at Millbrook, but they're here specifically to talk about Grease a little bit more. Welcome, guys. If you want to introduce yourselves for our listeners/viewers.
Sure, I'll go first. My name is Ren Sementina. I was Ian in Rooms, the first show of the season, and I am also playing Duty in Grease.
Hi, I'm Veronica Vale. I was Monica in Rooms, and I'm Frenchie in Grease.
Hi, I'm Jackson Manning, and I play Danny in Grease.
Very nice. And off screen, we also have David Lee Holt, artistic director. Just want to make sure you get a little shout out there. So welcome, guys. Thank you for coming. I'm sure you're very busy. I mean, Grease is in the middle of its performances, right? Just started.
Yeah.
And how's it been so far being here? Is this your first time at Millbrook, or?
This is my first time,
Okay.
and it's been incredible. Getting the opportunity to start off at a place playing Danny is a dream come true for anybody. And yeah, it's just been incredible every minute, even the hard parts of rehearsals where you run the dance for the third time and your legs are about to fall out from under you. So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That's awesome. What about you guys? I mean, this is your second performance for this season, but...
Right, but this is my first time at Millbrook.
Okay.
I had seen Ren before in last season, so I knew about Millbrook, but it's been super dope to be here and just like everybody's so nice. And like you said, even like in rehearsal, like when we're like banging it out, we're all still like, we're here.
Exactly. That's great. Awesome. How about you, Ren?
Yeah, this is my third summer here. My first time here was like in the fall doing Rocky Horror. That was my first time here.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
So yeah, this is my fourth time at Millbrook. Love being here. Love being at the barn. Love being across from a Walmart and a Sheetz.
That is true. Yeah.
If you come from New York, that's our selling point.
That's our selling
You're
point.
near Walmart and Sheetz. Sign me up.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's been a nice time away from the city, and you know, Rooms was really special because it was just like a two-person show and it was really fun, and Grease is just a good time show. Dancey, exhausting, but like a good time show. And
I'm sure.
we had, like, the biblical weather of rain outside like every other day.
Yeah.
The heat wave a few days back, but like it's been a pretty solid time. The second week of shows, the crowds have been already like super awesome and responsive. So
Nice.
yeah.
Nice. I was gonna ask how the show has been so far. I mean, you put in a lot of work for it. So, I mean, has it paid off? Do you feel for sure?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I heard, like, I don't know if you guys could hear, there was, like, I think during the finale yesterday, not finale, you're the one that I want, like, I could hear, like, little old people in the front singing.
Oh, that's so
It was
cute.
so
That was me.
Oh, come on, kids.
The
that's
crowds
so
have been-
rewarding.
Yeah, the crowds have been, like, just, like, I mean, it's a lot of, like, older audience, and yesterday we did have, like, a lot of kids yesterday.
Ooh.
But
Nice.
like the older audience, like you can tell, like this is their teenage years, and like they're a lot of them. When I do look them in the eye during the show, like they are smiling from ear to ear, having a really good time.
Oh, that's nice.
And it's just been like really cute, really special to do the show for people who really appreciate the show as a whole.
Yeah, I mean, Grease is classic for a reason,
Yeah,
so
true.
it makes sense, honestly. Has there been a part that's been, like, the most difficult while doing it? Any choreography that you found to nail has been kind of fun, but maybe a little challenging? You all kind of got a
Well,
little
we had an interesting. Yesterday was a long day, and when it rains, the barn, the barn, like everything goes awry. It's like the rain's like send the ghost to flying and whatever.
Okay.
We had a couple technical issues yesterday. I'll let you guys share.
Yeah, we
curious
had
now.
two, like one at the end of Act 1, You're the One That I Want. The music was just off. Like, we literally heard, like, the Q Lab or whatever, like, go, doo-doo-doo. And we're all like, like, the vibes changed, and like, what's gonna happen? And then the song, like, started in the middle, and we're all trying to find the key, and we're like,
Yeah.
where are we?
We had to all come in at one point in that song and do like a group huddle, and everybody looked at each other and was like, all right, we're gonna do this. Let's go. And it was off to the races.
Oh my god, yeah. And the choreography was like all over the place. And then in Act 2,
Yeah.
during, it was the scene right before Rizzo like has her big moment, and we're all like around this record player, and Ren is supposed to open with a song.
Me and Roger are supposed to sing just the cutesy little duet, and the board died again.
Oh,
And
no.
this time I could see it, and I'm looking at like Roger in the dark, and I'm like, oh, it's happening again. So we're all just, and the track that was playing just kept going on a loop,
Looping.
and it kind of just felt like we were stuck in a dream.
Yeah.
And as the board was rebooting itself, and then
But then it stopped.
like,
And so we're
completely.
all stuck in the dark.
Oh no.
And so our Kaneki, he comes over and I'm at the record player and he's like, is this thing broken? What's going on? And so it all became a
Nice.
scene.
Oh, nice.
And then our Jan was like, gosh, Frenchie, what are you doing over there with the records? Turn it around. And then as soon as I turned the record around, then everybody upstairs got it together and it was like Kismet magic.
Oh,
We're
perfect.
back on. You know,
I was gonna ask
live
if you
theater.
guys, I was gonna say, I wonder if you guys like just kind of acted through that, rolled with it.
Yeah, we tried. We were
Yeah,
rolling.
it sounds like it worked. It
Yeah,
sounds
we
like it worked
did.
perfect. So that's great. I mean, I'm sure that was very entertaining for everyone. For that,
Sure.
so.
In general, theater people, like, I still have dreams from high school. Like, I'm doing a show I did in high school, and you show up and you're like, I don't know if you all have them, but it's kind of notorious actor's nightmare. There's even a play called Actor's Nightmare, but it's like, you're in that situation, the very thing, like the song's playing over and over, and you're like, we don't know where we are. So it's truly a fruition of it. And I heard it, I was back in my office, and I heard it, and I ran to the booth, and she's like, it froze. So we used tracks for some shows.
Yeah. Hey, it happens. It sounds like you guys rolled with it very well, and it worked out in the end, though. And it's memorable, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hope it doesn't happen every night.
Yeah,
We're
exactly.
trying to solve it. Don't worry.
Exactly. Now, do you guys have any favorite parts in the show that you want to tell people about who maybe haven't seen it yet, who might be turning out, that kind of thing at all?
I think for me personally, You're the One That I Want is just so iconic, and the energy of everybody involved, especially in the audience, because that's one of the most popular songs from Greece. So getting to do it with everybody is just so, it's like a never-ending adrenaline rush. And yeah, it's just incredible. It's so fun, and it really puts you right back as if you're in the movie doing it. So,
cool.
yeah, it's
Nice.
great.
Very nice. All
I
right,
mean,
what about...
something that I've noticed that at least an audience favorite, and it's become my favorite, is Beauty School Dropout.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
As the actor that plays Roger, John Murphy, also doubles as Teen Angel, and so he runs off during one scene after the prom to get into Teen Angel, and will come on as that and do this big timeless classic hilarious number singing to Frenchie with hot pink hair.
Okay, all right.
I don't think I've ever gotten to actually see the scene myself. I just know that the audience is dying the entire time.
And I'm up there, because I do a little, a couple of sentences, and I'm like, huh. And then I can literally, the crowd changes, the atmosphere is like, whoa! And he comes down the stairs, and they're like, and then it just continues for 5 more minutes. They eat that up.
That's amazing. I love that. It sounds like you have really good crowd participation, too, which is really nice, I'm sure. Yeah.
People are primed. People grew up with the play, and then they grew up with the movie, and then there's been millions of reiterations of it, and I mean, I think it's one of those shows that generational, older, younger, Mamma Mia's like that. Sound of Music. There's certain shows that are you can get kids and adults and male identifying, the husbands will come and enjoy,
Yeah.
They're like, oh, I don't want to go see Cinderella, but they're like, Grease,
Yeah, they'll see Grease. Yeah, they'll absolutely go see Danny Zuko and everything like that for sure. Yeah.
And we honor the movie enough, but it's our own version, and the director Jess, who's new to us, who's wonderful director choreographer, came up and You're the One That I Want. They do a couple of the classic steps, but then it breaks out, and it's they own.
Okay.
So it's fun to have that. It's nice to have that balance that we're not copying another show, but we're honoring the movie.
Absolutely.
So if you saw the movie, you'll see enough of the movie, but.
It's a little bit for everybody.
Nice, very cool.
And the play's different than the movie. We've added, you can now license the songs from the movie because the play doesn't have Sandy. You're the One That I Want. Grease is the Word is in the movie, but we now sing Hopelessly Devoted is not in it. So we changed all those out. Yeah. So and they're better songs, quite frankly.
They are.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. I mean, you brought up You're the One That I Want multiple times, so I can tell that one is obviously a hit. And I know it. I can hear it in my head right now. My mom loved Grease when I was growing up, so I absolutely 100% get it. I guess looking ahead a little bit here, I know a few of you are in upcoming shows. Am I correct in that, or
this
no?
trio,
or...
no. Well,
No?
Jackson
Oh, okay.
goes off to another gig, right?
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
I go
Where's-
somewhere
Oh.
else.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Interlakes up in Meredith, New Hampshire.
Ooh, okay, very cool.
And yeah, I'm very excited. First year, just finished my freshman year at college, and
okay.
I get to do 3 shows. So
Oh, nice.
it's
That's awesome.
incredible.
He goes
I
to
love
Penn
it.
State. So.
Okay. Now, did you get to start here at Millbrook?
Yes,
Is that
I
it?
got to start my summer here at Millbrook,
Okay.
and I think no matter where I go in the next 3 years, I don't think I'll have a better start. So,
Very nice. I was gonna ask if the bar's been set
Yeah,
higher.
the bar is
Yeah.
pretty high.
Well, that's good to
For
know. I'm
sure.
so glad that we
Well, that's
could,
good to hear.
Millbrook could do that for you here in
Yeah.
Clinton County. What about you two? What do you have coming up? Are you guys not in any future ones, right? Or
No.
No,
Yeah,
we're
we-
going back to the city.
Yeah,
Oh,
we were here
July.
like end of May. We've been here since end of May.
Yeah.
We leave the day that we like close and strike the set for Greece
Mhm.
to go spend some time with like my family in northeastern Pennsylvania.
okay.
And then we just head back to the city and try to replant our roots in the city because it's still, at least I've been away from the city since January because I
Okay.
was doing another project before this,
Okay.
and so like it'll just be nice to not do anything.
Yeah, break will be
Yeah.
good
And
for
like
sure.
just be around friends and see my cat again, see her cat again.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Well, hopefully your cats aren't too resentful that you've disappeared for so long.
Mine is.
Oh, okay. She is. Yeah, yours is for sure. That's fair. Now, are you guys hoping to come back to Millbrook in the future? I mean, you all seem to have good experiences.
Yeah, always. Yeah, I mean they're bringing Rocky Horror Show back in the fall,
I'm
and
so excited for
we're
that
hoping
one.
to send some stuff in for that. If there's like a spot for us, I'll always send stuff in to try to come back because I like coming here.
Mhm.
And like not to like plug our personal relationship directly, but like we ended up having like we fell in love here last year.
Oh,
So-
that's so nice.
I didn't think that like this random little town in central PA would ever have like this big of an influence on like my life, but it does, and it's awesome. And so I have a lot of personal ties here, and I like coming back. So
Very nice. That's cute. I
That's
love
very
that.
cute.
So they played the couple in
Yeah.
rooms.
Yes,
And
that's what I was
yesterday
gonna say.
got a tattoo
We
in honor of the
did.
show.
Oh my
it
goodness,
is.
that's
Oh
so cool! Wow.
Because the set is like a revolving door.
Sure,
not a revolving
sure,
door, but
yeah.
a door on wheels and or an imagination door.
Imagination door.
But
That is so cool.
That's so cool.
Now, what about you? I mean, you are going to Penn State, so you're nearby.
Yeah,
So
I mean, if I'm lucky enough to fit a vision for a show in the coming seasons, absolutely.
very nice.
I will be sending in an audition too. As long as I
That's
can.
great to hear. We're always happy to hear that. Millbrook is such a gem in our county, so we're always excited to hear that. When
It's a
people come
gem in a
and
lot of places. I tell
Okay.
people back at Penn State when I was doing this, they were like, "Oh, I love Millbrook." It's so
Sure.
good. And they just like, I mean, I have people tell me more about that than when I go home and people say, "Oh, you're from Penn State," and, like that's the
Mhm.
big thing in the Northeast.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
That is very cool. That's awesome. So, David, would you
Yeah.
like to give us a quick rundown of what's coming up?
Sure, yeah. So we close Greece July 3rd, so
Mm-hmm.
it's like right before the holiday, and then we open Clue the following week,
Mm-hmm.
which is, if you don't know Clue, it's hysterical. So a lot of people in Greece, so like sometimes we overlap. Jackson had another gig, so
Mm-hmm.
it worked perfect to bring him in for one show. So a lot of the people like Marty, who is in Greece, is playing Mrs. Scarlet, so they're all rehearsing there. So that opens. Oh my gosh, you gotta ask me dates. I can't remember. A week from after the July 3rd. It's the following Friday. And that runs for 2 weekends. And we're doing Honky Tonk Angels, which is, 3 women who, like, all from perspectives of their world, like, come together, meet each other on a bus to go to Nashville to become country western stars and form the Angels, the Honky Tonk Angels.
Ooh.
It's
okay,
a
all right.
wonderful excuse to sing a lot of country western songs, which our audiences will love.
Yes, I was
Oh,
going to say,
yes,
this
absolutely.
area, I love it.
They'll love it. So it's like something for everyone. We got a classic nostalgia Grease. We got a great murder mystery comedy Clue, and then we have like a country western, and then we close the summer with Dracula, a comedy of terrors, which was off Broadway, and it's a wacky 5-person version where like Dracula's acted out by 5 people, and Dracula happens to be a really hot, like shirtless half the time. So it's a little spin on it,
Okay, all right.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's very campy, it's silly, it's men as women, women as men, it's gender neutral, all that. It's fun. And it's a perfect cabaret show. People love those kind of shows in the cabaret. You can drink, You can drink on the main stage too, if you're of age. Keep looking at the camera like they're like watching me. Then come the fall, we're doing Rocky Horror Show. Not the picture show, it was like you forgot picture, but the picture show came after. So it was first to play, so it was the Rocky Horror Show.
Okay.
And then when it became a movie, it became the picture show.
Oh, I did not know that. So.
Yeah, like a lot of people
Fun
say
fact
that.
for me.
Yeah, and that's that'll be our 4th time doing Rocky
Personally,
since
I'm excited for it.
2015. Ren did 3.0. And this will be 4.0, and then we're doing, which I'm excited about, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, which is the youth ensemble will do, which is the stage version of the claymation movie,
Yeah. I love
which
that.
is like always tomorrow. Like it's all those great, I'm so excited because I grew up, that was my era, like watching those. I mean, everybody kind of watched them, but like when you were little and you got the TV guide, boomers. Got the TV guide, and you're like, we can't miss it. Like, you have one chance to see it. One chance, kids. So that's going to be like, and that's a youth ensemble, and that's always a great one. And that's the end of this full season. So, but we have our camps too coming up. We have our team from the Arts Academy, which is doing Newsies Junior, our juniors, which is doing Susical Kids. And then we have one like acting camp and one just kind of beginning camp. So there's a lot of things to keep you busy.
Yeah,
As long as the rain stop and the heat, so, and the computers act.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. I mean,
It's always interesting at the barn. She's an old building and leaks and cats, and we just have a good old time there in Mill Hall.
Very memorable. Absolutely, very memorable. Well, do you guys have any parting words for us? Anything you'd like to share about your experiences, about Millbrook, about Greece, anything?
Grease is the word.
There you go. All right, Greece is
Come
the
see
word.
Greece. If you've seen it already, come see it again.
Yeah, absolutely. All right.
You'll love it. It's like I said, it's different enough that we feel like it's our spin, but it's also going to be everything you love about Greece. And it's live, and it's and it's supporting the arts, which is so important, especially now, because funding is going away for a lot of the arts and a lot of these small theaters where people come back or get their first start. Like these are important to our industry and important to our society. I think.
Absolutely.
Art is important.
It absolutely is.
So-
I agree.
So come out, support the arts.
Absolutely.
See a play.
Support Millbrook, support the arts. You can
Yeah.
follow them on social media.
Yep.
You can check out the Express. We always have their
Yep.
releases in ahead of time about
Yep.
all of their shows, so you
Yep.
can check us out. Thursdays is usually when that runs.
Yep.
Shameless plug on that one.
That's all right.
It is our podcast.
You guys are such good supporters of us.
We're happy
It's
to do
so,
it.
It's so nice. Yeah.
We're absolutely happy to do it. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on and
Thank
talking with us. It's been
you.
very cool.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you guys.